Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Class 6 Chapter 1 Component of Food. In lower class, we made list of the food item that we eat. We also identify food item eaten in different part of India and marked these on the map. A meal could consist of chapati, dal and brinjal curry. Another may be rice, sambar and vegetable preparations of lady finger, bhindi. Yet another meal could be upon fish curry and vegetables. Our meals usually have at least one items made of some kind of grain. Other items could be dal or dish, meat and vegetables. It may also include items like curd, butter, milk, and pickles. Some example meal for different region are given in table 1.1. Select food item. Enter this table 1.1. Sometimes may not really have all this variety in our meals. If we are traveling, अगर हम travel करते हैं, we may eat whatever is available on the way. It may not be possible for some of us to eat such a variety of items much of time. There must be some reason thought why meals usually consist of such a distribution. Do you think that our body needs different kinds of food for some special purpose? What do different food items contain? We know that each dish is usually made up one of more ingredient which we get from plants or animals. These ingredients contain some component that are needed our body. These some common meals or different region and state items of grain, item of dal, meat, vegetables, other. Punjab makri roti, rajma, kidney beans, sarso saag, mustard leaf curry, curd, ghee. Andhra Pradesh rice, tuar dal and rasam churd, khudri, butter, ghee, pickles, avokali. Component are called nutrients. The major nutrients in our food are named carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamins, and minerals. In addition, food contain dietary fibers and water, which are also needed our body. Do you all food contain all these nutrients? With some simple method, we can test whether cooked food or raw ingredient contain one or more these nutrients. The test for presence of carbohydrate, the taste of presence of carbohydrate, proteins and fat are simpler to do as compared to taste for other nutrients. Let us do these tests and record all observations in table 1.2. For carrying out these tests, you will be need solution iodine, copper, sulfate and caustic soda. You will also need few test tubes and dopper. Try these tests on cooked food items as well as the raw material. Table 1.2 show you a way to record the observations for these tests. Some food items are given in this table. You can conduct the test either with these or any others available food item. Do this test carefully and do not try to eat or taste any chemically. If the required solutions are not available in ready-made form, your teacher can prepare them as given the box. Let us begin tasting different food item to see they contain carbohydrate. हमें different item को टेस्ट करके देखना है इसमें किसमें कार्बोहाइड्रेट है. There are many types of carbohydrate. कार्बोहाइड्रेट बहुत टाइप्स के होते हैं. The main carbohydrate food in our food are in for the starch and sugar. मतलब मेन जो कार्बोहाइड्रेट पाया जाता है वह स्टार्च एंड शुगर में. We can easily taste if food item contain starch. A dilute solution of iodine can be prepared by adding few drops of tincture iodine to be test tube half filled with water. Copper sulfate solution can be prepared by dissolving 2 gram of copper sulfate in 100 milliliter of water. 10 gram of caustic soda. 10 gram of caustic soda dissolved in 100 milliliter of water makes the required solution of caustic soda. Activities 2. Taste for starch. Take a small quantity of food items or raw ingredient. Put 2 or 3 drops of dilute iodine solution. Figure 1.1. Observe if there any change in the color of the food item. Did it turn blue or black? A blue-black color indicate that is contain starch. अगर उस कलर आलू में ब्लू और ब्लैक कलर आ तो वो स्टार्च है. Repeat this test with other food items to find out which of these contain starch. Enter all your observation in table 1.2. Taste of protein. Take a small quantity of food items for testing. If the food you want to test is a solid, you first need to make paste of the powder it. Grind or mash a small quantity of the food item. Put some of this in a clean test tube. Add 10 drops of water to it and shake the test tube. Now using a dropper, add 2 drops of solution of copper sulfate and 10 drops of solution of caustic soda to the test tube. Shake well and let the test tube stand for a few minutes. What do you see? Did the contents of the test tube turn violet? Test the violet color में convert. A violet color indicate presence of protein. A violet color indicate presence of protein in the food item. Now you can repeat this test on the other food item. Nutrients presence in sub food item. Food item starch, protein, fat, raw potato, yes, milk, yes, groundnut, yes, uncooked powder rice, cooked rice, dry coconut, uncooked tuar dal powder, cooked dal, a slice of any vegetable, a slice of any fruit, boiled egg, white portion. टेस्ट ऑफ फैट. अभी हमें फैट का टेस्ट करना है. टेक अ स्मॉल क्वांटिटी ऑफ फूड आइटम, रैप इन पाइस ऑफ पेपर एंड क्रश इट. मतलब एक स्मॉल क्वांटिटी फूड आइटम उसे रैप करना है. टेक केयर दैट द पेपर डज नॉट tear now. Stand the paper and observe it carefully. Does it have an oily patches? Hold the paper against light. Are you able to see the light faintly through that patch? And oil patches on paper show that the food item contain fat. The food items many sometimes contain little water. Therefore, after you have rubbed an item on paper, let the paper dry for a while. If there were any water that may have come from food, it would dry up. After some time, if no oily patches show, after this the food item does not contain any fat. What does what do these taste out? कैसा टेस्ट है? Are fat, protein, starch present in all these food items that you tested? Does a food item contain more than one nutrients? Do you find any food item that does not contain any of these nutrients? We tasted food item for these nutrients. हमें टेस्ट करना है carbohydrate, protein and fat. There are also other nutrients like vitamins, minerals that are present in different food items. Why do we need all these nutrients? What do you various nutrients to our for our body? Carbohydrate mainly provide energy to our body. Carbohydrate mainly provide energy to our body. Carbohydrate mainly जो हमारी बॉडी को एनर्जी प्रोवाइड करती है. फैट ऑल्सो गिव अस एनर्जी. फैट हमें क्या देती है? एनर्जी. फैट ऑल्सो गिव अस एनर्जी. इनफैक्ट फैट गिव मच मोर एनर्जी. फैट क्या देती है? हमें बहुत ज़्यादा एनर्जी देती है एज कम्पेयर टू सेम अमाउंट ऑफ द कार्बोहाइड्रेट. फूड कंटेनिंग फैट and carbohydrate are also called energy giving food, and protein are needed for the growth and repair of our body. प्रोटीन हमारी बॉडी को क्या करती है? प्रोटीन आर नीडेड फॉर द ग्रोथ एंड रिपेयर फॉर आवर बॉडी। प्रोटीन हमारी बॉडी को रिपेयर करती है और ग्रोथ प्रोवाइड करती है। फूड प्रोटीन्स, स्वीट पोटैटो, पोटैटो, शुगर केन, पपाया, मेलन, मैंगो, मेज, वीट, राइस, बाजरा। सम सोर्स ऑफ कार्बोहाइड्रेट, ये कुछ सोर्स हैं जो कार्बोहाइड्रेट के हैं। नट्स, टिल, ग्राउंड नट, मीट, फिश, एग। ग्राम, मूंग, तुअर दाल, बीन्स, सोयाबीन, मटर्स। मीट, फिश, पनीर, eggs are often called body building food. Vitamins help in protecting our body. विटामिन्स क्या करती हैं? हमारे बॉडी को प्रोटेक्ट करते हैं अगेंस्ट डिसीज से। विटामिन ऑल्सो हेल्प द कीपिंग आवर आई, विटामिन हमारे बॉडी को साफ रखते हैं। बोन्स, टीथ एंड गम हेल्दी, बोन्स, टीथ एंड गम्स हेल्दी। विटामिन आर और डिफरेंट काइंड नोन बाय डिफरेंट नेम्स। Some of these vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E and K. There is also a group of vitamins. Vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K. There is also a group of vitamin called vitamin B complex. Our body needed all types vitamins in small quantities. Vitamin A keeps our skin and eyes healthy. विटामिन सी हेल्प्स बॉडी टू फाइट अगेंस्ट मैनी डिसीज। विटामिन सी हेल्प क्या करती है? बॉडी को फाइट करने के लिए बहुत सारे डिसीज से। विटामिन डी हेल्प्स आवर बॉडी टू यूज़ कैल्शियम, बोन्स एंड टीथ। विटामिन डी क्या करती है? विटामिन डी हेल्प्स आवर बॉडी टू यूज़ calcium, bones, teeth. Food that are rich in different vitamins are shown. Figure 1.6, 1.9. Minerals are needed by our body in a small amount. Each one is essential. Papaya, carrot, mango, some source of vitamin A. Wheat, rice, liver, some source of vitamin. ऑरेंज, गावा, टमाटो, ग्रीन चिली, लेमन, आंवला। सम सोर्स विटामिन सी के सोर्स कौन कौन से? ऑरेंज, टमाटो, गावा, ग्रीन चिली, लेमन, आंवला। सम सोर्स ऑफ विटामिन डी, विटामिन डी के सोर्स कौन कौन से हैं? फिश, एग, लीवर, मिल्क, बटर। सम सोर्स ऑफ आयोडीन, आयोडीन के क्या क्या सोर्स हैं? जिंजर, फिश और योगर्ट। आवर बॉडी ऑल्सो प्रिपेयर विटामिन डी इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ सनलाइट। हमारी बॉडी सनलाइट की प्रेजेंस से विटामिन डी क्या करती है? विटामिन डी जो होती है प्रिपेयर करती है सनलाइट के प्रेजेंस। नाउ डे इनसफिशिएंट एक्सपोजर टू सनलाइट कॉजिंग विटामिन डी डेफिशिएंसी मैनी पीपल। फॉर प्रॉपर ग्रोथ ऑफ बॉडी एंड टू मेंटेन गुड हेल्थ, प्रॉपर ग्रोथ के लिए हमारी बॉडी गुड मेंटेन हेल्थ। सम सोर्स डिफरेंट मिनरल आर शोन। मोस्ट फूड आइटम यूजली हैव मोर देन वन न्यूट्रिएंट्स। यू मे हैव नोटिस दिस, आपने नोटिस किया होगा वाइल रिकॉर्डिंग योर ऑब्जर्वेशन टेबल 1.2 however in a given raw material one particular nutrient may be present in much larger quantity than another. For example rice, rice has more carbohydrate. राइस में सबसे ज़्यादा क्या होता है? कार्बोहाइड्रेट देन अदर न्यूट्रिएंट, दस वी से दैट राइस इज कार्बोहाइड्रेट रिच सोर्स। राइस क्या है? कार्बोहाइड्रेट का बहुत अच्छा सोर्स है। बिसाइड दीज न्यूट्रिएंट्स आवर बॉडी नीड डायरी फाइबर्स एंड वाटर। Beside these nutrients, जो ये nutrients है our body, dairy fibers and water. Dietary fiber are also known as a roughage. Roughage is mainly provided by plant. Roughage किससे provide होता है? Plant से। Product in our food, whole grains and pulse. Whole grains, बहुत सारे grains. Whole grains and pulse, potato, fresh fruit and vegetables are main source of roughage. रफेज डज नॉट प्रोवाइड एनी न्यूट्रिएंट्स, रफेज जो होता है कोई न्यूट्रिएंट्स प्रोवाइड नहीं करता। रफेज डज नॉट प्रोवाइड एनी न्यूट्रिएंट्स टू आवर बॉडी बट इज एसेंशियल्स कंपोनेंट ऑफ आवर फूड, एंड एडेड टू इट्स bulk. This helps our body to get right and digest food. some source of iodine, ginger, some source of phosphorus, milk, some सम सोर्स ऑफ फास्फोरस, फास्फोरस के सोर्स का क्या है, मिल्क, बनाना, चिली, जिंजर आदि। सम सोर्स ऑफ आयरन, आयरन के सोर्स क्या क्या हैं, आयरन के जो है स्पेनिश, गावा, एप्पल्स आदि। सम सोर्स ऑफ कैल्शियम, मिल्क। सोर्स ऑफ सम मिनरल्स, water helps our body to absorb nutrients for food. Water helps our body to absorb nutrients for food. It also helps in throwing out some waste from body is a urine sweat. It also helps throw some waste from body urine और sweat. जो हमारा वेस्ट है वो किससे, यूरिन और स्वेट से निकल जाता है. Normally we get most of water that our body is needed from liquid and drink. We get most of water our body needs from liquid drink, such as the water, milk and tea, such as the water and milk tea. And in addition, we add water in most cooked food. We add water most cooked. Let us see if there any other source which provide water in our body. Take a tomato or fruit like lemon. Take a tomato, fruit like lemon. Cut into small pieces. उसको small pieces में cut करिए. Do your hands get wet while doing so? Carefully observe whenever vegetables and fruit are being cut, peeled, grated, or mashed at your home. Do you find any fresh vegetable or fruit that do not contain some amount of water? We see that many food material themselves contain water. To some extent, our body needs are met by this water. Apart from this, we also add water while cooking many food items. Balanced diet. The food we normally eat in a day is our diet for growth and maintenance of for good health. Our diet should have all the nutrients that our body needs in right quantities, not too much of and not too little of the other. The diet should also contain good amount of roughage and water. The diet also contain good amount of roughage and water. Such as a diet is called balanced diet. Do you think that people all ages need the same type of diet? Do you also think that what we need for balanced diet would depend on the amount of physical work that we do? Prepare a chart of whatever you eat over a prepare period of a week. Check whether all the nutrients mentioned are present in one of other food items being eaten within a day or so. Pulse, groundnut, soybean, sprouted seed, moong and Bengal gram. Fermented food, South Indian food such as idli and combinations flour, mixed roti, thepla, made from cereals and pulse. Banana, spinach, sattu, jaggery, available vegetables and other such food provide many nutrients. Therefore, one can eat balanced diet without expensive food materials. Eating the right kind of food is not enough. Eating the right kind of food is not enough. It should also be cooked. Paheli wonders whether animals' food also consists of these different components and do they also need a balanced diet. पहेली वंडर्ड, पहेली बहुत ज़्यादा आश्चर्यचकित हो जाती है, वेदर एनिमल फूड ऑल्सो कंसिस्ट ऑफ दिस डिफरेंट कंपोनेंट एंड डू दे ऑल्सो नीड बैलेंस डाइट properly so that its nutrients are not lost. Are you aware that some nutrients get lost in the process of cooking and preparation? In the vegetable and fruit are washed after cutting or peeling them it may result in the loss of some vitamins. The skin of many vegetables and fruit contain vitamins and minerals. Similarly, repeated washing of rice and pulse many remove some vitamins and minerals present in them. We all know that cooking improves the taste of food and makes it easier to digest. At the same time, cooking also results in loss of certain nutrients. Many useful protein and considerable amount of mineral are lost if excess water is used during cooking and thrown away. Vitamin C gets easily destroyed हीट ड्यूरिंग कुकिंग विटामिन सी को जो है खाना बनाते समय नष्ट हो जाता है वुड इट नॉट बी सेंसिबल टू इंक्लूड सम fruit and raw vegetables in our diet. Bojo thought that fats would be best food to eat. Bojo thought that fats would be best food to eat all the time. A katori bowl fat will give much more energy. Thumb. Katori or carbohydrate rich food is not it. So it ate nothing but food rich. In fact, fried food like samosa and puri snacks, malai, rabdi and peda sweet. Do you think he was right? No, of course not. It can be very harmful for us to eat too much of fat, rich food, and we many end up suffering from a condition called obesity. Deficiency disease. A person may be getting enough food to eat, but sometimes the food may not contain disease. A person may getting enough food to eat, but sometimes the food may not contain a particular nutrients. If this continue over long period of time, a person may suffer from its deficiency. Deficiency of one or more nutrients can cause disease or disorder in our body. Disease that occur due to the lack of nutrients over a long period are called deficiency disease. If a person does not get enough proteins in his her food her long time, his is likely to have stunned growth, swelling of face, discolorations of hair, skin diseases, or diarrhea. If the diet is a deficient in both carbohydrate and proteins for long period of time, the growth may stop completely. If the diet is deficiency in both carbohydrate and protein for a long period of time, the growth may stop completely. Such a person become very lean and thin and so weak that he may not even be able to move. Deficiency of different vitamins and minerals may also result in certain disease and disorder. Some of these are mentioned in table 1.3. All deficiency disease can be prevented with taking a balanced diet. In this chapter, we asked all our surveys the reasons why widely varying food from different regions had a common. Some disease disorder caused by deficiency of vitamins and minerals. विटामिन से loss of vision. विटामिन ए से क्या होता है loss of vision. Poor vision, loss vision in darkness night. Sometimes completely loss of vision. Vitamin very weak muscles and very little energy to work. Vitamin C scurvy. Bleeding gums wound take longer time to heat. विटामिन डी से क्या होता है रिक्टेस bone becomes soft and bent. Calcium, bone and tooth decay, weak bone, tooth decay. Iodine, goiter, gland in necks appear swollen, mental disability in children. Iron से क्या होता है anemia, weakness. Distribution, the distribution we find ensure that our meals have a balance of different nutrients needed by the body. Summary. The major nutrients in our body are carbohydrate, proteins. The major nutrients of food are carbohydrate, proteins, fat, vitamins, mineral. In addition, food also contain dietary fiber and waters. Carbohydrate and fats mainly provide energy to our body. Protein and minerals are needed for growth. Protein and minerals क्या होते हैं हमारी बॉडी को growth और मेंटेन ज़रूरी होते हैं. Vitamin helps in protecting our body against विटामिन्स हेल्प इन प्रोटेक्टिंग आवर बॉडी अगेंस्ट डिसीज. विटामिन हमारी बॉडी को कहते हैं डिसीज से प्रोटेक्ट करते हैं. बैलेंस डाइट प्रोवाइड ऑल न्यूट्रिएंट्स दैट आवर बॉडी नीड इन राइट क्वांटिटीज along with adequate amount of roughage and water. Deficiency one or more nutrients in our body for long time may cause certain disease and disorder. डेफिशिएंसी वन और मोर न्यूट्रिएंट्स इन आवर फूड लॉन्ग डिसीज हो सकती है। Name the major nutrients in our body. The nutrients which mainly gives energy to our body. The nutrients that are needed for growth and maintenance of body. A vitamin required for maintaining good eyesight. A mineral that is required for keeping our bones healthy. Name two food each rich: fat, starch, dietary fibers, protein. The statement that are correct. By eating rice alone, we can fulfill nutritional requirement of our body. Deficiency disease can be prevented by eating balanced diet. Balanced diet of the body should be contain variety of food item, yes or no. Meat alone sufficient to provide all nutrients to the body. It causes deficiency of vitamin D. Deficiency dash dash. Thank you for watching.